Hi everyone, welcome to another belated Terrain Direct video. It's been a long time since I've actually put any videos out whatsoever. We're getting on close to almost 12 months now since I've actually put out a video. So thank you for everybody that's still subscribed to my channel. So yeah, there's been a few personal issues going on, so I've basically just took a little bit of me time and, oh, that's not what this is about. So anyway, I thought I'd come back with a new fresh video, just of me ranting on a little bit. So the first thing that I thought I would mention was getting back into the hobby, because basically, because of my circumstance, I've basically had to start the hobby from scratch right again. And how expensive it is to actually get back into this hobby. With me doing what I do, terrain wise and modelling wise and YouTube wise, it has been a horrendous cost to actually get this far. So I originally planned to start putting videos out in February, even though I had the facilities to do so, such as the camera and everything like that, the camera and the tripod and stuff. I didn't have really any content as such to actually share with you, so I thought, what's the point in just putting out a video and then leaving it so long before I can put out another one. So I sort of held back on this video until such times as when I can actually start putting out other content. So I've got myself a whole new set of paints and stuff like that, and some miniatures to get on with. And one thing that I'm really enjoy doing is like the Super Dungeon Explore. So I've invested in the Forgotten King Super Dungeon Explore game, so you'll probably see a little bit of that. I've still got a few other little things as well, which like I kind of enjoyed, like the Dreadball series, so I've been and got myself Dreadball Extreme again. So, and I've also managed to get myself a few Blood Angels to start myself off. But on top of that, I've had all the tools and things like that to get for making terrain and the materials themselves. Although you don't need to go as extravagant with the terrain, you can do it on really basic sort of stuff. And there's certain materials that I use, it's just personal preference that I like to use, and again they come at a relatively, they're not expensive cost, but they add them all together. So I've got a decent arsenal, if you would, in my inventory, so I can start making terrain as well now. So yeah, I've pretty much got everything I need to get back and start, although it being like basic stuff again. But I can start putting out videos and doing things with you, and I might even be able to create a couple of videos on actually starting into this hobby, because for me, from when I first started way back, the cost wasn't really that expensive. So later on down the line, when I've bought things, it's only just been a couple of pounds here, £5 there, and then whatever miniatures that I wanted to buy, because I had everything. But when I'm starting up a whole fresh, I had to be very selective of what I actually got and what I actually wanted to use and what I'll need and what I won't need. And you can save a fortune by just doing that. So I'll probably make a couple of videos in the future just about how I went about starting afresh, basically. I no need to put out a terrain video with that, because if you go into my way back sort of videos, there's basic videos on doing terrain that I've actually made. So yeah, so my next bit is, I noticed that Idic Beer has actually been doing this terrain circle sort of competition. Last year it was like anything, like it's always in a square sort of thing. And I actually left a comment today, well from when this video it'll be yesterday, So, because circles, that's like, for me, that's sort of it's a curveball for me, because when I build terrain, I tend to build everything in squares. Everything that I tend to do always does seem to be squares. Instead of doing circles, I tend to go to hexagon or octagon sort of things, so I can shape them around. So I'm actually going to come up with a circle piece of terrain. I'm going to have to put my thinking cap on, whether or not I'll get it finished in the timeline, but I'm going to put it out, the videos out, but I'm not going to like enter the competition. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to build the piece of terrain, and if anybody takes any inspiration from that, that's good enough for me. But I just want to like give my support to it, because I've entered every other year, and seeing as Nick's a fantastic guy, I'd like to put my little piece out there. So I am going to come up with something, and I'll make videos along the way, and hopefully that you'll get some ideas maybe for your piece, or maybe a piece that you want to use in the future. It's all good. So other than that, there's not really much else to say. I am starting to create like my Blood Angel army back for the third time. Yeah. So yeah, I've started getting stuff for that. I've already actually started painting some of the miniatures for that as well. As soon as I get my hand on Blood Angels, I just want to paint them. So yeah, I'll show you some of my work that I'm doing along with that, and I've been and bought myself new brushes and things like that as well. So whole new slate. So it's going to be good. So anyway, that pretty much wraps it up in a nutshell. So you know what I've sort of been doing, and I'm now going to start putting content out there again. So thanks for all the subscribers that stayed with me over this mass period of time where I've been vacant, and thanks for all like your support messages and stuff like that. I know people have sent messages to wish me well and things why I've not been putting out videos, so thank you very, very much to all of you that's actually sent out messages of support and things. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. I will say farewell, have a great day, and happy wargaming.